Okay, so this is an extension to what we've done before. You'll notice that the difference is now that the data is continuous, and you can see that we've got 0 to 50. Now notice the notation there. 0 goes to, which is less than 50. We've talked about this in class, and hopefully you're okay with that. If not, do ask me. The next part of this is, clearly we've got 12 people, let's say, with a score between 0 and 50. We can't do anything with that at the moment, and so the way around it is basically we come up with another idea, and we say to ourselves, right, let's go for a midpoint. Okay, so if you think about it, we've got 0 to 50. The midpoint is going to be 25. Okay, one way of thinking of that is, for the next one, for example, if you do both ends, 50 plus 100 is 150, but you want the halfway point of 150, which is a half of 150, which is 75. Okay, and the pattern will continue down, so you end up with those numbers there. Now what we're saying then is that all 12 people in this first row had a score of 25. So this is called an estimate for a mean. That's what we're going to try and work out. We're going to do the estimate for the mean. And just like before, it's no different now to what we did before, which was 12 times 25 equals, and what we end up with then is this next column, which is fx. Okay, so when you've done 12 times 25, you get 300. You do 20 times 75 to give you that, and you do it all the way down, and so it's no different now from using discrete data. Okay, and the number now, basically what we're looking at is we need this total down here, and that total is 14,300. So we can now see, quite straightforward, that the mean is the sum of fx over the sum of f, which is 14,300 over 102. And switching over to the calculator, let me just clear all that. 14,300, and we're going to divide that by 102. And we've got an answer of 140. Okay, hold on. We've got an answer of 140.196 blah blah blah, which is approximately 140.2. So the mean score is 140.2. Okay, and to find the mean here, this is not the actual real mean, because if we had all the data, if we had the 102 pieces of data, we would know exactly what they had scored here. So we call this an estimate for the mean. Alright, so we call this an estimate for the mean. We're not estimating the mean, we just call it an estimate because it's not exactly correct. Okay, the median goes the same way, except now you're going to have the median class, or that could be called the median group, depending on which text you use, or etc. Okay, we've got 102 people. We divide that by 2, which gives us the 61. So this implies we're looking for the 61st and 62nd person in the list. Go down the frequency table. Let's have a look here. We've got 12 plus 20 is 32, plus 24 is 56, and so we can see that the 57th, 58th, and so on and so on and so on are in here. So we end up with a median group, which is 150 to 200. Okay, so that is your median, and that's all we can say. We can't give it an actual number. We just say it's between 150 and 200. Okay. The mode, again, you can't do the mode, but we can do a modal group. Okay, and most people, only just most, 24 people here, look, 24, we're in the 100 to 150 group. So we have three averages. We have the mean at 140.2, we have the median, which is 150 to 200, and we have the mode as 100 to 150. Okay, the range has no meaning here. We don't know that the lowest is 0 and the highest is 300. We don't know what the people actually scored in this group and this final group here. So we just say the range has no meaning, really. Okay, that's it.